Hello, everybody. It is Misfit Mondays, as we like to call it.
Welcome
to tonight's episode of Ravenloft Misfits. I am Jonny. I am the DM for the campaign. For a list of all the cast names, socials, and pronouns, please check out the chat or the episode description. We stream Ravenloft Misfits each Monday at 7:30 Pacific time, excluding the last Monday of each month for one-shots, but still trying to figure the whole schedule out because everything that's happening, yada, yada, yada. Please make sure to follow us, subscribe to the channel, participate in chat, join our Discord. Just have fun here. We're trying to build a community. Please join us. We'd love to have you. If you're listening to us on the podcast, please consider rating the channel and sharing everything with your friends. We really appreciate everything that you guys have done for us so far, and we look forward to continuing to grow with everybody. And Joel.
That's my turn. Yeah,
Yep.
I just noticed. Yep. We would also like to take the time to talk about our supporters of our campaign. Starting off, we would like to thank our main sponsor of the campaign, Roll20. If you're watching this stream and looking for a way to get together with friends online, Roll20 is a great way. That needs to have a period there. Go check them out at roll20.net and check out the chat or episode description for a direct link that I am about to write in the chat.
Next, we want to thank Sirenscape, of course, for allowing us to use their awesome music app and stuff like that. Go check them out. They have epic sounds for epic adventures, all that good stuff. We've been using it ever since session 1. It's been great. We hope you like it just as much as we do. Check out the chat or the episode description for a link. But with that, we are going to get into a recap. So, last episode, Katya, you had seen a demonic werewolf monster terrorizing the town just before being sent away by some sort of strong magic coming from none other than Rictavio. However, you fell unconscious once more and dreamed of your mother bringing a young boy to you to drink the blood from. You lost control and drank every ounce of blood in their system, and after realizing what you had done, you pushed yourself away from your mother and the boy and began shaking in the corner, which then shook you awoke to see Rictavio and Frederick standing there trying to bring you back to consciousness. And they helped you grab Grimm and Ismark, placing them into coffins and bringing them onto Rictavio's cart, which you had seen a brief glimpse of an armored, saber-toothed tiger. But Rictavio brought you to the church while Frederick brought Henrik to the burgomaster. Johans and Ireena brought Jeska outside of the church before he could see the body of Father Lucian, and Katya and Rictavio finally came to the church with the 2 coffins of Ismark and Grimm. A funeral was had for both Grimm and Ismark. Ireena found a letter within Ismark's coat pocket, written to her by Ismark. And after the funeral, Rictavio approached your group stating that he could share valuable insight into Strahd. He told you to come to his tower on Lake Baratok. Then you brought Jeska to the orphanage and left for the Blue Water Inn. Then you asked Danica and Erwin for dinner and a travel bag for the next day since you wanted to leave, but as the night passed uneventful, you all awoken to hear the sounds of drums, cheers, and celebrations outside. Lady Wachter's messenger seemed to have been waiting for you outside of the stairway, where he asked for information, which you provided none, and then he left. And after getting the travel bag from Danica and Erwin, you were nearly able to leave until you were stopped by Frederick and other guards, stating that the burgomaster had requested your presence specifically. Followed these guards to a large gathering just outside of the burgomaster's mansion, where you saw the burgomaster making a big display of himself at the festival. As you arrived, Izek, the large bodyguard, looked directly at Katya, but there was no reason as to why. After the speech, you were then invited for breakfast, where the conversation about Valakai transpired until Izek brought a doll to the table, one that looked exactly like Katya, and he claimed that she was his long-lost sister. Burgomaster welcomed Katya to the family, then left the table to change into his festival clothes, and Katya was clearly struggling with some sort of struggle to accept this news. And Izek said that he could take you to more dolls to show proof. So with that, we start now with Izek bringing whoever wants to follow him out of the dining room. So with that, who would like to follow Izek?
I think it's I gotta go with him.
Sure.
Probably. Yeah.
Sure.
I would probably follow because I don't want the party to get separated.
Cool.
Yeah, Ireena would go as well with the group.
Okay.
By the
All
way,
right.
I have Luna in the pocket, so she's nowhere technically.
You all begin to leave this small dining area. And following Izek, you walk up the stairs about 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery. Continues down the west side, running almost the length of the mansion until it comes to a stairway leading back down to the first floor. Framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window of leaded glass. Speak of here on your guys' map. Izek leads you down the hallway, and on the first right, you see 4 doors down this small hallway. At the back right door, you find the servant Jarzinka, the one that the burgomaster had sent upstairs to gather Victor. She's just walking out and closing the door behind her and begins towards you all, looking down at the floor, and then is suddenly startled. Sorry, is the burgomaster still downstairs? It seems that Victor is not in his room at the moment. And Izek looks to her and says, "The Baron is changing into his festival clothes. You may find him in his room." So she, well then, good day. Everybody do a perception check.
With pleasure. Perception?
Yes.
That is a 15.
15.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Did not mean to do it advantage.
You're good. So, Johans and Momo. At the very back left of the hallway. Not Momo.
Sorry.
Did I say Momo? Ireena. Sorry.
I'm so
Your name in there is
sorry.
Momo. Ireena. Jeez.
I'm so
You're
sorry.
good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Not Ireena. It's the actual player knows this, but not Ireena.
Whoops.
Hey, sometimes it be like that.
So, Johans and Ireena. You see at the very back left of this hallway, underneath one of the doors, a small piece of cloth poking out from underneath. Not the one that the servant came from on the right side, the one on the left. It's at even further down the hallway, at the very end of it. But that's something that you clock just as the servant walked past each of you, and then Izek takes out a big ring of keys, unlocking his own door and opening it to reveal countless dolls. This room is full of dolls with powder white skin, pitch black hair, and some of them dressed in beautiful dresses, while others in armor that matches what Katya currently wears. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, while others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop the bed and a heavy wooden chest. They all look like Katya in their own way. Izek turns to you and says, "These are the ones that I had Blinsky make ever since I could afford it. The dreams that I would have were difficult to remember when I was a child, So I started keeping a journal that I would write down every detail I would see whenever I dreamed of you. I'm terrible at drawing because he references this giant monster arm. But
I'm saying outside in the
Blinsky,
hallway, by the way.
sure, but Blinsky is incredibly talented. Look at all of these.
They are
This was just with
certainly
vague.
well made. Yes.
I don't want to be creepy. I wish to go out and find you at one point, but the Baron convinced me that search would be fruitless and that I would most likely just die on the road. But here we are. You have found me instead, and now I will make sure not to lose you again.
Destiny certainly has a funny way of bringing people together, huh?
So, what were mother and father like?
Father was a good man. Always caring and he always did his best to do what was right. How long have you been here in Valakai again?
And mother?
Mother's a monster. I don't consider her my mother anymore. She's a terrible... It's best left unsaid.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
It's okay. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I don't call that woman my mother anymore.
I see. Well. I had been, I don't remember where I was born. Miss Belasco told me that I just showed up at the orphanage one day, and she took me in despite my arm. The kids made fun of me there, but I didn't quite like it there. But I had been there ever since I could remember. And then Vargas adopted me. He's shown me nothing but kindness all of my life. Something that I was never shown by anyone with my condition. So.
I understand. Well, I'm glad you could find somewhere where you could find happiness. It's good that you've made your way here. I'm happy for that, at least.
Me too. I was hoping that... May I be with you and your friends for the next few days while we catch up? I can ask the Burgomaster, since you and your friends are powerful. He may allow me to be with you, and we could patrol Valakai. I could help next time that you fight vampires, maybe. If you would allow me, of course. No pressure.
Isaac, I would love nothing more than to catch up and to be together now, but these are strange times, and we have important things to do.
Say
Both
no
of
more.
us.
Say no more.
No, listen. We are needed elsewhere, and you are needed here. You're strong, and this town needs strong people, but we need to go out and be strong for others. Understand?
Of course.
But soon, not now, but soon, I'll come back, and we'll catch up, okay?
I will look forward to it then.
Me too.
Katya,
Mm.
are you... Could I talk to you for a moment?
of course, yes. Just give us 1 sec. I don't know, like
Of course.
shuffle a couple steps over down the hallway. What's up?
I was just thinking, and maybe it's because I am a little biased given the current situations that I've had to experience, but if this truly is your brother, I mean, I cannot blame him for wanting to spend time with you. It is also strange for sure, but what if there's truth to all of this? And I mean, I don't want you to have any regrets. Having just lost my own brother, I can't help but speak up. I'm sorry.
No, I understand, and I feel a bit uncomfortable. I'm sorry that I'm here gaining a brother when you've just lost yours, but
No, it's okay.
it's certainly a strange situation. It very well could be true. I don't have any reason to doubt it, but there is always room for lies, and as much as it could be true, it could very well be false as well, and either way, I don't want to bring people into this if I can help it, especially those this close to this house.
It's understandable. Yes, we should make decisions with our heads and not our hearts, I suppose.
It's not an easy decision, but it's just what has to be done.
No, you're right.
Okay. Is there anything else that anybody would like to do?
I do.
Joel's
Okay.
turn.
Hello, it's me, Johans. I'm gonna stay outside the room.
Sure.
How far down the hall is the door with the little stingamajig sticking out of it?
I believe you guys are on the map, correct?
Sure.
Let's put Dream on the map too.
Hey, look, it's me. It's me right there.
This would be like down here.
Yeah. So you would see
yes.
that at the very back left over here. That is where that cloth is.
And that would be. Hold on, I need to map. 20 feet away, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be cool
Move
and
it right
unassuming and lean on the door. Is there anybody in the hall right now?
Currently no.
Cool.
And Ireena and Katya are having a conversation as you're doing this.
In the room, right? Or
They're
just
outside.
Gotcha. I'm gonna mage hand the thing that's sticking out of the room.
Okay. You try
that you
and
mentioned.
tug, and it's a heavy piece of cloth. Heavy in the terms of like winter coat kind of heavy, like thick.
Gotcha.
And when
I'm
you
gonna-
try to tug at it, it like
No.
gives a little bit as it stretches, but then it's hot and it stops.
Okay. My hand's just gonna Adam's family its way up to the doorknob and just.
On the outside, you're gonna try and open it.
Yeah.
1 sec. Let me just check and make sure if it is locked. I believe
One
it is.
moment. Let me find my battle music.
Yeah, right. It's a mimic.
Do you
Doors
touch?
and magic.
Do you touch
Eats
the
your
door?
magic.
but do you touch it?
Yeah, that's.
But you touch it.
that's
There's no
pretty good.
reason. I just want
It-
to know if your fingers are physically Sorry, go ahead.
It is indeed locked.
It is locked. Fuck. Ah, man, this is stupid. I'm going to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's within range. I want to make Luna operate on the other side of the door. It's within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to look through her eyes.
Do a Nah, it's not hard to see. Just do a perception check to see what kind of information you see.
Well, she
And
has
does Luna
advantage
have
on those,
dark vision?
We have established that she
is an owl.
I believe she does, right?
She does, yeah. To 120 feet.
Cool.
I also have advantage on perceptions, so
Wow.
there you go.
So that is a 20.
Yes. I'm
Well-
looking through her eyes.
Cool. Okay. You look through her eyes,
Us.
and inside of this small closet area,
Oh.
you see chained to the back of the wall is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his forearms. And he just kind of stays there limp, taut with his arms on the ground.
God damn it. All right. I'll have Luna very gently nibble his toe just to try to see if he's alive or not.
He immediately
There's just an owl there. He doesn't fucking know anything that's going on.
he looks like he can't even see. It is pitch black in here. So I'm gonna do a perception check. Go ahead and do a stealth.
Stealth?
Yes, please.
Sure. With Luna, obviously.
Luna, obviously.
9.
He rolled a 6.
Wow.
Wow.
I was gonna say
So,
it's a fucking owl,
just-
but
Hello?
Would it be possible for me to see the room in the map now that I know what it
Yes.
looks like?
Yes. Reveal the area.
Cool, because I have this thing where I can speak to people. And he is within 30
Imagine
feet, right? It is, and I can speak
Sure.
telepathically to any creature within 30 feet of me.
And
All
since
they need
you're
to do is
looking through,
understand.
yeah, you can
So
definitely
I
do that.
would know that they're there.
Yeah.
I would be
Yeah.
able to. I'm gonna reach out. And
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just gonna be like, "Are you okay?" I'm still looking through Luna's eyes, so I'm able to hear him.
Sure. As you're looking around too, just to paint the picture, you see there is cloth lining all of these walls, even on the ground and the roof. It seems like this is just padded all the way through, even on the door itself. But as you say that, who are you?
Why are you in this room?
I'm here because I committed treason against the Burgomaster. I must pay for my crimes. And then he looks directly down for that.
What's your name?
Udo.
Udo.
Udo Lukovic.
Luke, bitch.
Lukovic. Here, let me spell it out for you.
I'm sorry.
Goodness.
Gotcha. Look, I'm not from around here. Okay?
It is okay. It is okay.
Sorry. I'm
You may
sorry.
call me whatever you want. I'm here to pay for my crimes.
oh my god.
But what did you do? Why? How did you betray the
I
Burgomaster?
was carrying a sign that said that suggesting that Valakians should be fed to the Valakoviches should be fed to the wolves.
It's a DM player question. That's the name of the Burgomaster's family.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Why did you want to feed them to the wolves? Or to whatever it is that you just said that I completely forgot about?
I don't want to feed them to the wolves. I don't. It was a mistake that I made, and I have learned from it.
I am not your enemy. I want to understand before I make any decision.
Your persuasion check.
Yes, sir. I will do that as soon as persuasion, right?
Correct.
Oh man, I'm not good at this. There you go.
He just says, no. I must pay for my crimes. The burgomaster is not finished with his punishment.
Devoted, this guy.
Yeah, but if you tell me what happened, I could potentially help.
I am being punished for holding a sign stating that the Vlakoviches should be fed to wolves. I have made that mistake once. I will never do it again because I know that they are forgiving and good.
I'm gonna pop Luna out of the room
Okay.
and like just send her into the pocket.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna wait and see what the others do. Just
And
After, yeah.
so as you're finishing that up, and as Katya and Ireena were done, Isaac kind of peeks.
I would go back into the room as soon as we
Sure.
were
So
finished.
he was like, the door was just
Yeah.
slightly opening, and he was just like,
Hello,
"Is everything
guys?
okay?
Hi.
Are you done? Okay."
Yeah,
And
sorry
you
about
come
that.
inside,
Hello.
and I understand that I cannot travel with you, and that is okay. Is there anything? May I be with you for the festival at least, since you are going to stay here?
By all means, let's celebrate together.
Fantastic. I will tell the burgomaster as we're walking over. Is this what you are going to wear to the festival? Not by any means that is a bad thing to wear. I just
y-
didn't know if you needed any time. change.
Yes, I think this is how I will be dressed. I
Great.
look over at Ireena, like, this is probably it, yeah.
Great.
We got,
Well,
what sort of celebrations are in order today?
I believe that there is a wicker sun that will be set ablaze to commence the Festival of the Blazing Sun. And there are regular carnival games that we have going. Smash the rotten apple. Pick the live rose from the dead.
Good one,
A few fan
Classics.
favorites, as we would say.
right?
But typically festivals are just time for eating and talking and staying together.
Very nice. All right, let's have on with it then.
Fantastic. We might want to wait for the burgomaster in the dining room.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
This whole time, Katya's just straining to like keep her composure and not fucking explode. Like,
Just looking at literally
I'm just
all
like-
of the dolls are just like looking at the door, and you're just like,
yeah,
yeah.
That's so
just,
creepy.
I love it. I love it.
trying to be cool. Yeah.
These dolls
let's
are very
celebrate.
beautiful.
Oh.
You said Blinsky made all of them.
Yeah, yes, Blinsky. He is a wonderful toy maker. Like I said, I only gave him brief descriptions, and he was able to make all of these in just wonderful work. It did help, especially the one that I just showed, and he's holding the other one. It helped that my dreams have become more vivid in the most recent week or so. So, anyways, yes, let's go back to the dining room where we'll wait for the burgomaster. And so, You begin making your way back down the stairs into the dining room, where you see that Lady Petrovna is, not Petrovich. Petrovna is now
Petrovich.
out of this.
Petrol bitch.
Petrovich. No, she is out of that
There's a
room,
petrol bitch.
and you just see
I'm so
an empty
sorry.
room at this point.
As we're going downstairs, it's gonna be like kind of relaying the information to the others telepathically, but just a little bit at a time. Just gonna, hey, just so you know, this is a thing that is happening.
Sure.
I
Absolutely.
like give a little like okay symbol behind my back to Johans.
So,
Ireena just like smiles at him, like acknowledging, like,
all right.
Is there? I should have asked this last time. Can I like? Is there any like family resemblance in Isaac? Does he look like either of my parents at all?
Looking over him, yeah.
Really? Okay.
A lot of your
Does it
mother's
look like any of
features.
my parents.
Okay. Good question.
Sharing your features as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are
Wait,
we?
what?
It's our child that came from the future, Katya. It's a
Oh, it's like-
sign.
Whoa.
Isaac.
This campaign's going in a wildly different
a joke.
direction.
It's a joke.
Okay, I was about to say.
It's like Fire Emblem.
Oh God, no.
Anyway,
Quickly.
So, yes, there is some familiarity that you find from
Okay.
his face.
Sure.
Obviously, you don't share a monstrous arm, but
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I've got my own monstrous traits.
true. Finally, after a
Magic
few
is
moments of waiting, the Baron calls for you, entering into the dining room in his festive clothes, and he says, "It is time for the festival to commence. Let us ride to the town square and light the ceremonial wicker sun." And you see a few of the servants that were behind him are gathering this giant ball of wicker and bringing it outside. It's huge. But you all gather outside of the Baron's mansion, and a handful of guards is brought with you in this small parade, with as well a small group of townsfolk. The Baron and his wife mount their horses and begin marching down the street. The townsfolk begin playing festival music, and they're timing their march with each beat of the drum. You walk through the town and down the road, noticing people trailing behind the Baron. They follow, and within the sight of the burgomaster, their smiles enlarge 100 times. They cheer, ooh and ah, with such energy that you almost for a second believe that they're happy. But you finally come to the town square, where you see shops and homes that are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. And at the northern end of the square, you see a row of stocks, locked in which are several men, women, and children in their crude plaster donkey heads, which you had seen placed on that young boy before, 2 days before.
I totally remember his name. It was
Darren.
Sure.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember.
So,
I remember that too.
in the center of the town square, you see a large gathering of townsfolk encircle a crumbling stone fountain with a gray statue of an impressive man. They each hold a torch in celebration to the blazing sun. Townsfolk create a walkway for your parade as you come to a large 15-foot high wooden scaffolding on the east side of the square. Then, the people begin carrying the 10-foot diameter wicker ball and place it just in front of the scaffolding, and cheers are heard from select individuals in the crowd. You are then brought to the side of the scaffolding along with a group of guards, while the other side, the Baron and his wife stay on their own horses, and a long line is formed as each person taking a small vial of oil and pours it onto the wicker ball. Then they return back to their spectating crowd, And a few minutes go by until finally the wicker ball is hoisted up onto the scaffolding. The Baron grabs a torch, and then as he approaches the wicker ball, the sky tears open with a sudden downpour. The crowd goes silent for a moment before the Baron, without even skipping a beat, turns to the crowd on his horse and says, "All will be well, my dear Valakians. All will be well." He takes his sputtering torch and marches defiantly through the rain toward that wicker ball. And he raises it and thrusts it into the sphere just as it goes out. And the wicker ball stands wet and unlit. Then a singular laugh is heard from the crowd. And the burgomaster quickly turns. A gasp can be heard from the crowd. Who laughed? Who thought that was funny? Who committed treason to your burgomaster? The crowd all began to back away from this young man. The same one that you had seen 2 days prior. Darren, as he stands there shaking. Darren. You again. It seems that we teach you countless lessons that never get into your thick fucking skull. Darren starts to back away and he's like, no. Isaac, arrest him for treason. Isaac, with you and your small party, looks to you, Katya, and then puts his head down to the ground and begins walking towards.
Question.
Sure.
How old is this individual, the one that laughed? How old does he look?
He's about 22, 23. He's young, but he's not like a child by any means.
You said there were also children in the stockade?
Say that again?
In the stocks? Sorry.
Oh, yes, yeah. There
I
are.
think.
But Isaac continues walking.
Question. I would like to do a thing.
Okay.
I think I'm also on the let's.
I would like to use
I'm cooking something, but it's slow coming. So
I would like to use my Rite of the Flame and slice my finger along my blade lighting on fire, and I light the wicker ball of fire with it.
So, you slice into your hand the flaming rapier erupting in your hands. The crowd is in this balancing act of what to look at as Isaac continues following the burgomaster's order, and you pull up and light the blazing sun.
As I set it on fire. Now, Burgermeister, I think that this is just a misunderstanding. He's a young gentleman.
Silence, as the burgomaster takes justice.
Oh, I guess I should be taking my fire back then.
I
am helping you. Here we
I
took
said
the vampires
silence,
out of your town.
guards. Arrest her too for treason. And you see guards coming to you.
I'm going to do a thing.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm going to summon Luna into the air.
Okay.
Directly above me. I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath through her and have her blast the space between the Burgomaster and Luna. And Ireena.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to say very loudly, I think it's time for all of us to cool off.
Oh my god. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
Oh my god.
Okay. Then everybody roll initiative.
Oh
'Cause-
shit.
Here, hold on.
Okay.
As Yep, okay.
Yep. You gonna switch
Okay.
us to the map?
I do, and I will.
Good, because I'm gonna I'm sick and tired of this fucking burgomaster in this fucking town.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I gotta set it up. I was not expecting that, and that
Neither
is
was I.
totally
I was-
okay.
To be fair, I didn't attack the burgomaster. I just announced my
okay.
presence.
Here, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
move you
was
onto
like
the
setting
map.
the thing on fire, like, hey, like maybe we
To be fair,
look it.
I am.
The fire's here. Everything is good. Calm your titties.
Yeah, nobody talks to Ireena that way around me right now.
Put me in jail after my brother sacrificed himself.
We are moving to.
Yeah,
Here.
fuck that bitch.
Wow,
I'm
that
gonna
was.
roll initiative.
Oh yes, I have to.
Natural 20. Come on, natural 20.
Let's
9.
move that out of the way. We
Close
don't
enough.
need that.
Oh,
This is the burgomaster over here, right?
Correct.
So Luda would be in between us.
is this wooden platform the pyre or the not the is it the whatchamacallit, the wicker ball?
Luda
That
would
is
be
the
about
wicker
there,
ball.
yes.
Yes.
So I would have been next to the wicker ball because I just lit it on fire.
Correct. I would say that all of you would be right around there, anyways,
Okay,
except
'cause
for Isik. Isik
And
would
Luna.
be right around here, and
Luda would be there. Because she's blasting the space between the two.
this is. This is him.
I got ya.
Sorry, Katya.
Okay.
Did my super cool pun do anything to avoid fighting, or is
Oh no, that started it.
Oh, cool. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
This is fine.
That's right.
Fine. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. We're only at half our strength total.
Oh my.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
whoops. Wow, the
Well, we
map
don't have
looks
3 of our
terrible.
party members because
Here we go.
they're dead.
It's okay.
There
It's
we
okay.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. I don't even know what to do on this. All right.
I don't
so,
know either.
Okay. So as battle commences, you send up Luna. It comes strafing down, casting icy blast onto the ground, creating this sheen of ice on the ground, making it difficult for people to walk onto.
Sure.
Screams
Yes.
erupt from the people, and you see from one end a guard backing away from one of the villagers, and another one saying, "They're attacking us, everybody! Take your torches!" And everybody just starts raising their torches, and you just hear coming from everyone around here.
Viva la revolution!
Oh,
I might have woken my
So-
mother with that, but fuck it.
oh my
So-
god.
With that, we are joining into some awesome battle.
We'll just get through this festival as fast as possible. We'll be
Yeah, it'll be over the moment the
yeah.
burgomaster is
We'll
dead.
just
So it's
You guys
the quickest
definitely
be
step on this.
non-confrontational. We won't draw attention to ourselves. We'll just get through this
Hey.
shit and get the hell out of here. And then
I never promised not to be confrontational. Johan says not himself right now.
yeah.
So
All right. So as battle commences, I'm gonna roll for the commoners, and I'm gonna roll for the guards as well, because shit is about to fucking hit the fan. So, the Baron, looking over, guards attack, and all of them pull out their spears and begin fighting back against the commoners, who are now pressing against all of the guards that are encircling this giant ring.
holy.
I'm in danger.
One sec, as I show you just the crazy amount of fuckery that is about to unfold.
I don't like this.
Oh,
okay.
So-
man, there are a lot more people than guards, to be fair.
Oh god. What have
Oh hell yeah.
So for the commoner's turn, they all rush towards guards. You see this large group of people that had walked away from Darren are now rushing towards these guards here and are going to make their attacks.
It's like death, right? Like that's a lot of people. Like,
Well, they're only
I'm treating them
villagers.
all as one person, but they get quite a
there's
bit of
swarm.
attacks.
They're a
It's just
swarm,
like a
gotcha.
swarm. Yeah. So with that,
this is fine, guys. This is fine.
This is interesting.
To be fair, I keep forgetting that magic is not a common thing here, and people think of it as bad stuff.
yeah. Well, I mean, you also just
Yeah.
casted ice right in between everything. Oh, right. The
Well,
Baron
as a
is
means
going.
to not make them kill each other, but I guess we're gonna
Sure.
make them kill each other now.
Yep. The Baron, for his turn, instead of just saying that, he is going to. He is going to rush past all of these people. And since he is on a mount, he is going to make it all the way to here. And he's going to take a few attacks of opportunity.
A few.
I'm just going to give them like 3 because
Wait, who's this guy?
That's the wife, I think.
Yeah, that's the lady patrol.
And I am
Petrovich?
making it so
No,
that they
sorry.
have disadvantage
Petrovich,
because I
yeah.
believe that's how the mounted combat
Got it.
works. So
Well.
that is a fail for
I
the
can
first one.
find
Wait,
out.
are the commoners
for the second
attacking him?
Yeah, the attack. All
Okay.
fucking hell just broke loose right now. Like, this place was a ticking fucking time bomb. And the fact that he just
Okay.
said that he's taking out the saviors of Valakai, people are just like, fuck this, let's go.
To be
As well
fair,
as the fact
I
that
feel
one of the
like-
guards just killed a villager.
Yeah.
Shit is
I
hitting
feel
the
like-
fucking fan.
I feel
Okay,
like
got
it's
it,
best
got
that
it.
this happened now while
The
we're
revolution
here and
has
we can
begun.
know.
The revolution has just fucking happened.
Okay,
I'm
I
here for it.
misunderstood. I thought the villagers were coming for us.
No,
No.
no, they're on our
Okay,
side.
that's good. That's a little encouraging.
I told you it was fine.
It's not how I would have treated this situation, but
To be
with,
fair,
with all
I
of
did not
that,
intend. This
with
is
all
not
of
what
that,
I wanted to happen.
the Baron doesn't take any damage. He continues rushing towards Lady Petrovna, and that is his turn as he's like, "Guards, get the people in order!" and just continues rushing away.
Well, go along with that, sir. I mean, look at all the people and look at the guards. There's more people than guards. I'm just saying.
Okay. As it usually is. Okay. That too.
Nice. Who the fuck is Fio? Oh, I know who that is.
Yes.
oh boy.
We'll get to that in a second. So,
Spicy.
Izek is going to come forth, and he is as all hell breaks loose. He sees these people rushing towards the guards, and he grabs onto his battle axe instinctively and starts looking around. And then he looks towards you guys, and he begins rushing in towards you. He says, "I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm here until the end." And he's looking to you, Katya. He's going to ready his action for whatever happens, and it is going to be the guard's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, right.
We
Not
can't let your brother
quite.
die.
Not
I'm
quite
gonna
yet.
lose a second brother today.
The angry mob is going to make 4 attacks towards these 2 guards.
Kill them.
Attack number 1 is 23 to hit, dealing enough damage to just demolish this guard.
Holy shit.
He
they hit
burns up
hard.
in fire as they pin him down and put torches onto his body.
Wasn't it raining?
It was, but they're all collectively with all of the torches. It's
Holy
enough.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You literally just started a riot by just fucking a cast of ice and lighting the ceremonial wicker bowl and just being against the burgomaster in general. Another torch attack towards that guard. That guard somehow gets out of their grasp and then
Just,
gets quickly enveloped by them again. And that
just
one
wanna
burns
say-
alive as well.
I told people to chill.
Yep. So
This is a ticking time bomb, he said, though.
Yeah, no, it would have happened with
You
us or
see,
without us.
there
Yeah.
is a large group of people that are looking for somebody, and who better than the Burgomaster himself. So one last attack goes towards the Burgomaster.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. All right, they are going to try and use their assault attack, where they are going to try and just grab onto the Burgomaster instead. Which they have disadvantage, and 11 does not hit. So he's riding his horse through this crowd, and they are not able to grab onto him. Now it's the guards' turns. The guards that are currently in front of you just look around, and Izek, using his action, is going to say, "Don't you fucking dare touch them. You go kill them." And the guards just stop and like look towards the Burgomaster that is like has hands coming clawing up his horse, and then they just they turn around and they're going back into the villagers group rather than you guys. So you guys are currently unengaged in battle.
So the guards are going towards the. Izek told them to go towards the townsfolk or towards the Burgomaster?
Towards the townsfolk.
Okay.
Ireena, you were up.
Oh, shit.
Okay. This wicker ball of fire is on like a little bit of a stage kind of thing. It's like raised
Correct.
up, correct? Okay.
It's like a scaffolding, so it's a bunch of
yeah.
poles that are just connected, and it looked like the wicker ball was on like a singular pole that was then placed onto the scaffolding.
Got it. Okay. So like I could acrobatics my way up there, basically, probably.
You could, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to get my booty up there.
Okay.
And I am going to try and to persuade this crowd to chill.
Give it a
out.
shot. What are you gonna say?
Oh my god. People of Valakai, please listen. Everybody calm down.
Okay.
This has gotten very much out of hand, and she's just like fucking panicked. She's like, we didn't, my brother didn't die for nothing, and we are not your enemy. We took out those vampires, and many of our friends died for it. So please, just everybody lay down your weapons and calm down.
Go ahead and do a persuasion check. A 19. Good. Okay.
I also have a D6.
You want to add it?
Inspiration from Danny. You know what? Let's just fucking add it.
All right.
Let's go.
Do it.
23. Okay. You see for a moment, the riots stop for only a moment until you see coming from all the way across the way a large group of people.
Oh.
Where you see
Yes.
Lady Wachter leading the charge.
Oh fuck.
And you see her coming and sing, "This will be the final atrocity to our people! Everyone, take to arms! They are here to kill us, they are here to silence us! We must fight for our right! We will not continue to be ruled by such an ignorant child such as Vargas!" And just like that, the people go back to rioting. It seems like this is a immovable object that is
So
now
she's-
being even more
Yeah. Fire, oil, friggin'
stoked.
gas to the flame for sure.
Yeah,
So she's referring to him and not us, correct?
correct. However,
Okay.
for that split second, you guys do have you can attempt to try and get through the crowd if you would like. Is there anything as a group that you would like to do at this moment before it descends into absolute utter chaos?
I'd like to talk to Izek real fast.
Okay. As this is all happening and there's that momentary pause, you look to Izek.
Whip around and I say, Izek, I'm sorry it has to be like this. If you want to come with us, then do so, but we need to get out of here now.
I am coming with you. Do you need me to make a path?
Lead us out of the town.
Absolutely. And he turns around and he fucking bolts it through that big ass. Oh,
And
fuck yeah.
I say, Ireena, now! And I run after him.
She's running.
I'm gonna do
this.
something. If you let me,
Absolutely.
I'm going to cling to Katya and cast a spell as we go, if that's
Sure.
possible.
What do you want to do?
Cool. I'm gonna magic missile, third level magic missile, the Burgomaster.
Yo!
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna snipe that bitch.
Okay. So as you're going, you say,
My hope is that if I can get him down quick enough, everybody else is gonna just stand down because he is the main
go ahead.
enemy. So
Do it. And go ahead and throw an intimidation check in there just for shits and gigs. Just to see.
Sure. Intimidation. 12.
Okay. And your singular magic missile roll, apparently. One roll for all of them. Yeah, that sucked.
So that's
That was
that's third level. So
which
it's
gives you
two
so there
more?
3 so 5 total, so that's 10.
10 damage.
Literally, he's a commoner. He doesn't have very much health. You just knocked him out by 1 hit point. He would have stayed. So you knock him out, and he falls unconscious off of his horse. And with a 12 intimidation, it unfortunately has the opposite effect. You see the people looking to you and saying, "They're with us!" And they grab onto his body. As you guys are rushing
I
through,
am with them.
right?
Yeah.
Because what I'm
As you
trying
guys
to
are
do is
rushing
I'm just finishing the fight as quickly as possible.
Sure.
Because without a leader, the guard might back off.
You run through this angry townsfolk mob, and as you're running away, you hear Lady Walker yelling, "Hang them from the stage, then burn his house down. A new dawn is coming to our town. From the flames we are reborn."
Oh shit.
So you continue running,
Oh my god.
and since Izek is the one leading the charge, I'm gonna have him do an athletics check.
Okay.
Don't need the Baron's stats anymore.
Oh my god.
So,
This
Izek is going to use
Nothing
his...
is working out right today for me.
I mean, you got the
You
knocked
intended
him out.
result.
Oh,
Wow.
Wait,
That is a
intimidation?
10. Was that... Oh, whoops. Well, then I still would only add... He rolled a 2, plus his force was 6. Rough.
I don't suppose I could be helping him, could I?
Oh my god.
You could be, if you would like. That would be fine. Unless there's another way that you guys want to help in this certain situation. Trying to get through a giant mob of rioting people.
My sword is on fire. I mean,
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'd probably be trying to help him push through at least.
Okay. I will give him what's it called? An advantage roll because you guys are helping push and
That's
with
so
your
nice of
fire
you.
sword.
get
Yeah.
out of the
I don't-
way. I have
I
fire.
don't-
Get out of the
I
way.
don't want
worse.
to. I don't want to ever try to help again or do anything ever. So
Oh, jeez.
yes,
You're doing great.
pulling- That doesn't. This is.
So, unfortunately, is a fail. However, just to be completely transparent, we're going to be going into an ability contest. So that means that any of you can have like any sort of like solving
And
of the
okay.
obstacles or anything like that. So each fail pushes you closer to a specific outcome. Each pass brings you to a specific outcome.
You got it, guys.
So
We got this, guys. Let's go.
as you're rushing through, you hear people yelling, "Zack's head! Zack's head!" And people are grabbing
What?
towards him, and they are trying to grab and keep him here. But you, Katya, keep pushing, and with his strength, you guys burst through this crowd of people.
Mm-hmm.
You continue running until you... What's up?
I was gonna do a thing if possible.
Sure, what would you like to do?
I was gonna start screaming that the Burgermaster is dead.
Okay, do a persuasion check. It just...
Does anybody want to scream it with me?
It seems like the people are...
I don't even know that I would know that.
Well, I'm saying
If
it.
Johans is starting to scream that, like, Ireena would look to him and be like, are we
Sure,
doing
good
this?
enough.
I'm
Not-
fine.
Okay.
I just rolled a 20.
I'm not gonna do that.
So, with the athletics check that has already transpired, it was a fail. However, you do see people that are reacting towards what you're saying. It seems like they have no ill will towards you guys, and they don't know that Izek is with you. So they have ill will towards him as a guard. It looks like their entire thing is like towards them. So unfortunately, even with a 20, it doesn't help because they are past that point of breaking. That makes sense? This is a near impossible check.
Man, you got me in a box here.
I know. But I didn't get to the result just yet. You guys
you did say.
No, you guys passed through you guys passed through the crowd. It's just
Okay,
that
good.
it was a fail. That's all.
Yeah,
But
right.
continuing forward, you make your way down to the main road of Valakai until you... Where are you guys going to come when you make it to the main road? The mobs and everything are behind you.
I think we need to get the hell out of town. Like,
Yeah, we're going.
We need to leave. Maybe we can go to the Vistani camp, or perhaps we can go to
That's exactly where we should go.
Octavio's
We
tower.
should no. We need to head to the Vistani camp first.
Okay.
We
yes.
should go to our. We have a cart, right? Like
You
we
do,
have that.
at the Blue
okay,
Water
so
Inn.
But it's not
Let's.
there.
Yes.
we should hit that up. Okay, so
Yes.
we're going.
Going to the Blue Water Inn.
As soon as we like break through the crowd, I'm gonna take the lead and head straight toward the Blue Water Inn
Okay.
and like get up on our cart.
Fucking booking it through Valakai. You run all the way to the Blue Water Inn where you see Erwin and Danica are already outside of the tavern, rushing to bring out your horse and cart. And they see you coming. Here. If you're going to leave, now would be a perfect time to do it. Take the cart, rush, go.
That is exactly our plan. Stay inside, be safe, get away from the town square, and I'll load up and start like getting the
course.
horses ready to go. And I'm waiting for everybody to like.
Okay. So you all
Load
rush
up.
onto the cart. Who's going to be
Yeah.
taking the reins?
I'll take them.
Okay.
Not me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all begin to load onto the cart, and just before you leave, Danica says, "What? Go ahead. What were you going to say?"
No, I was gonna say that I would probably have Luna help
With
keep like traveling, making
Sure,
our way
okay,
through the town
sounds good,
without
yeah.
while avoiding.
yeah.
Rudolph
Go ahead and do a
people.
perception check for Luna.
Man, can I get one thing good today?
Hey,
14.
that's
Good.
pretty good. A 14.
That is good because now, as you send Luna out, you're able to look through her eyes and you see up ahead. There is a crowd that is filling out of the next intersection that you're gonna have to go through. So now you have enough time to prepare yourselves for this obstacle, and I'll give you advantage on whatever check you're going to be making. So as you all load into this cart, Danica grabs onto you and says, "Head for the western gates. When you leave, you can find a safe place at the winery. They're Erwin's estranged family. They can be trusted. Good luck, and I hope to
Thank
see you
you.
all again.
You too. Thank you very much. Be
Of
safe.
course.
Danica.
And your pack is in the back. Just go!" And you take off on your horse and cart. And then you finally come to the road where the intersection of townsfolk are flooding into the street.
If any of the town folk are trying to get at us, like Ireena's gonna get her whip out on fire and like crack it, like get the
I
hell away
would-
from us.
That's
I
just
would
gonna make them
have-
want to stick around longer. I'm just saying.
I would say like stand down, Ireena. I would have Izek like lay down in the back and like cover him
Okay.
With my cloak.
I like that idea.
Okay.
Go ahead and do a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're
With
gonna
advantage,
do that, then
of course.
Yeah. 20.
20.
Okay.
That is good enough. So the only reason why these townsfolk would have had any issue with you going through would be that Izek is there. So you put him under a cloak and you ride through. You see that the guards are becoming overwhelmed as the ones that are falling are quickly burned alive by this rioting mob. As they block the road, you're able to call out to them and they look towards you and make way for your cart, seeing that there are no guards with you. And so that is a pass.
All right.
So you pass through the rioters and look to see many flames that are spreading and setting buildings aflame. The mob seems unreachable at this point, even as they watch their homes burning down. You see a large fire roaring from where you had seen the Baron's mansion standing. And finally, you see the outline of the western gates coming into view. But you soon realize that they are closed and set ablaze. You see a large angry mob trying to overturn the gate guards, but they seem to be losing at the moment, as there is not enough to stand in this resistance. With the gate closed, yet set ablaze, how would you like to deal with this situation?
Great question.
I mean, I would technically still have Luna's icy breath on, right? Blast on, right? But I don't want to fail again, so I'll just let somebody else.
I would probably
You're gonna have to try something.
I would probably look at Johan and say, "Do you have any spells? Can you get through this?"
Johan, you
Yes,
got
I
this.
can.
You can do this. We believe in you.
Okay,
You need
Luna,
your-
go do your thing.
Okay.
For,
How
like,
long?
hyping him
Actually,
up.
how long does the ice beam or ice breath last?
That is a concentration up to a minute.
Oh, so then it would be gone because.
I'll cast it again.
Okay, so you cast it again. Luna,
it.
that is already in there. Begins, and she is already far enough away where you could just start laying waste to this gate, and blast after blast of icy breath, it cracks as, with each blast, pieces of it begin to break off into this nice little circle. Because using a spell is an automatic success in my book. So, with 2 passes and 1 fail. As you pass through the crowd of people, a group of them reach out, grabbing onto Izek, who is
Isn't he
nearly ripped off. Oh, right. He's not even on there. He's not even there, right?
He's under the cloak.
He's invisible.
He's
True.
hidden.
My
Really
text doesn't even
invisible.
work. It wouldn't have even worked. Okay, so with that then, they try and grab onto your cart, but with no avail, as the horse continues running through that large gap in the wall that you had created. And you look back to see orange hue reflecting off of the clouds above.
Holy
You see
shit.
flames reaching higher and higher from behind the gates of Valakai. As you continue riding further away, the sound of screaming, riding, and killing continue and fade as you find yourselves on the road once more.
But the record, that had the opposite effect of what I thought it was gonna have.
And we're going to go to break because that was an exciting little thing.
That was well.
That was wild.
So-
I didn't think we are gonna start a revolution today.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Didn't expect that.
So, as we're on
Alright.
break, we're going to be giving away a copy of Plot Armor. So, as we go to break, it's going to be 15 minutes. If you're a follower here on Twitch, you can join in with 1 ticket. If you're a subscriber, you can be with 2. The code for tonight is going to be !festival.
Oh God! What a
So-
festival!
Make sure to subscribe to
Festival
our channel
the-
before you join. Be back in 15
Should've been.
minutes.
What was the name of this festival, Johnny?
The Festival of the Blazing Sun.
the
Boy, that's-
blazing
That's
blazing
more
town.
on
Oh,
point
isn't it?
than
Isn't
they
it?
could have known.
Perfect. So, anyways,
Beautiful.
Wow.
we are going to go
Beautiful.
on a break right now. We will see you all in 15 minutes. Bye,
See
everybody.
you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
everybody. We are back. And Joel's dead. So,
Sorry, this is immediately after you were like, it's clear, let's go. I was like, oh man.
I love it. I love it. So, you are outside of Barovia. You see, or not Barovia, Valakai.
Wow, already?
You're outside
Dude,
of you win.
Guys,
Hell,
we
we
won.
did it.
We did it.
Hell yeah.
Passed 3 skills. 2
That's
of them
all it
you
took?
passed. 1 of them
Damn.
you failed, and you won.
That's
but
all it took.
We're on
Sometimes
the
it's
map.
All right,
that easy.
everybody. Remember, Roll20 sponsors. See you next campaign.
So,
Like, comment,
You
subscribe.
all outside of Valakai as it burns. Flames erupting from behind the gates, creating the orange hue on the clouds above. It is early in the morning. You have the
Sorry,
entire day
Frederick.
ahead of you. And the road going forward, the old Sphalic Wood, and the forest road that leads to the Vistani camp. So, what would you all like to
Exactly
do?
where I'm heading. I'm steering the cart
Skirt! All right.
over to the Vistani camp.
You skirt as best as you can with a horse and carriage.
Yep.
And
I do sick drifts.
oh yeah, it's the sickest. Roll for drift.
I'm
Yeah.
helping by making the road icy so that it has less
Oh.
friction and it can go.
That's right. I forgot the raffle. Oh, nobody joined the raffle.
Wait,
Here,
what?
we're gonna-
Really?
Nobody joined. It's cool. We're gonna do it again
Shit.
because nobody joined. There you go. I'll
There.
run it again. Anyways, so back to the story. You rolled.
If you use the exclamation revolution, you don't get anything except my approval. Putting it out there.
Revolution. Yeah. So you roll for skirt.
I did. I rolled
I
a
said-
4 on the D4
No.
because there's only
Oh.
4 wheels.
All 4 of them go, and you make your way down the
Even-
dirt road. The
Didn't even need
flames
my help.
continuing on, and you finally come about 20 minutes later. 10 minutes because you're on horseback. 10
I
minutes
would
later
like-
to the Vistani camp. Yes, what?
During that time, I would like to say to Izek that it's safe now. Come up here for a moment. I need to talk to you.
He comes out of the cloak and looks towards Valakai to see the orange flames. Oh my god. What the fuck happened?
Things got out of hand.
Clearly.
Happened.
That I imagine it was probably going to happen sooner than later, but I'm sorry nonetheless. I know that was your home, and I apologize, Izek.
I hope that the orphanage is okay. And the Burgomaster. I know that did you see him being strung up? I know that the last thing I heard he was.
They are probably not going to be kind to him.
He may or may not be dead already.
Did they
I am
burn
s-
down his house?
Probably.
I believe so.
They were threatening it.
All of my good dolls were in there, but it is fine.
On the bright side,
I spent a
Izzy-
lot of money.
Easy on the bright side, now you have the real thing. So, I mean,
That's true. Can I?
Fuck.
No, I wouldn't have swiped one. I was gonna like pull one. No, I wouldn't have done that. So, all right. Anyway,
It is okay. As your friend here said, I don't need it. I'm
Yeah.
Izek, by the way. I don't think I've actually met any of you. And
Izek, these are my good friends, Johans and Ireena.
Hi,
Hello,
Johans.
I'm a
Hello,
mistake.
Ireena. Oh, God, you're not. I thought you were a child at first. I apologize. I mean nothing by it. I haven't seen.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind. I use it for my benefit on occasion.
Great.
it's
That's
very nice
fantastic.
to meet you, Izzy.
It is.
Irina gives a bow.
It is nice to meet each of you as well.
Now, Izek, listen carefully. We are on a dangerous mission, and I need you to understand this is a matter of life and death, not just for your town and for the orphanage, but all of Barovia, and maybe even beyond. I need to know that you are up for it and that I can trust you with the coming struggles.
He grabs onto his battle axe and he holds it in his hand and I am with you to the death.
I'm gonna inside check that motherfucker.
Okay,
Can
go
I
for
also, I want to also inside check that
Okay,
motherfucker,
yeah.
if possible.
it. Both of you
20.
go ahead and do your own.
9.
He's my brother. I'm allowed to call him a motherfucker.
True.
Oh, my
And since you know
apologies.
me, you're also allowed to call him.
Hey.
It's an term of
It's a
endearment.
friend. It's a friend's
motherfucker.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
chill.
Ireena is clutching her pearls. No, I'm just kidding.
Johannes is virgin years.
He is 100%
Okay.
telling the truth.
He's 100. He's on the level. Dope. All right. Then I will.
think he's suspicious.
And after I'll give him some after I say all that, I'll give him some long eye contact, and I'll say, okay, we are on our way to the Vistani camp. We have an ally there who knows of a potential weakness of the Lord of Darkness. I mean to go there and pursue this, along with another friend we've made down at the lake. Just letting you know
Nice.
what we'll be up to.
Actually, well, if we might be here, and I'm going to move around some stuff in the cart, and I'm going to pull out some heavy armor that we have. I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, I think it's best if you switch into this, because right now you look very much like a guard of Vela guy, and that might not be the best thing to look like when you walk into a Vistani camp.
Sure.
Not a bad point.
Also, I
Good
need to
thinking.
know, Isaac, do you share the same beliefs as the people of Valakai towards the Vistani people?
I don't know what you mean. I believe that they are. I have heard that they are not to be trusted. They often are spies for the devil. And
Well.
I heard that they fuck horses.
Well,
Where the
So-
wait? What? Who would tell you?
That- That is
So
just
what-
what I hear.
That's horrible. What is the matter with you? No.
You can't believe
no,
everything you hear about people.
Listen, they're perfectly fine. We're going to.
Isaac,
We'll
We've
prove you
met-
wrong.
some very nice Vistani people, and whatever you've heard or whatever thoughts, prejudices, misconceptions, ignorances you have had about the Vistani, I need you to throw them away. And I need you to approach each person we meet on this journey together with an open mind and with a fresh mind. And judge each person accordingly as you meet them and get to know them. Do you understand?
He kind of looks over to Katya.
If you are going to travel with us, you need to treat them as a brother and a sister, just as I do.
This, it opens up.
I know it's hard for you, and it's
It's-
going to be different, but we can prove these prejudices you've heard wrong.
It opens
Just
up
keep
what?
an open mind.
It just opens up our guard to surprise attacks, but I respect what you are saying and I will follow.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
I don't
Is
plan
it-
on doing most of the talking anyways, so
Have you ever seen the devil, Isaac?
not in person, no.
Okay.
I've heard many things of what he has done.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna clear a corner of the cart.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start ritual casting detect magic.
Okay. Sure, and that'll last until you actually get there as well.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
It just to cast it ritually, it'll take about 11 minutes, right? Believe so. or 10 minutes.
10
10 minutes. Anyways, it's about 10 minutes. Yeah, ritual adds 10 minutes to the. Yeah, you're good.
So it would be 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it'll be 10 minutes, and you arrive at the Vistani camp with detect magic.
Do I detect any magic?
Well, before that, is there anything else that anybody wants to do before we arrive?
That's about it.
I'll have Luna keep watch.
Sure. Yeah. So, you finally come to the Vistani camp settled on the top of the hill. You still see the orange glow from Valakai. It is still very close. But as you approach, you see that the Vistani are outside of the tents looking at this spectacle. And as they see you coming, some of them kind of get ready for battle until they finally see that it's you. And they welcome you with open arms as they did before. And you see Lavash and Argal coming to say hello. And Lavash taking the lead and says, hello, everybody. So, you see that Valakai might not be the most safest place.
No longer safe for us. I hope you don't mind us intruding on you for a short bit.
No,
thank you.
Please. What are the others?
Well,
we lost them.
Oh, fuck.
a lot has happened since the last you saw us.
I am so sorry.
It's been a tough couple of days.
Please, say no more. Please, come. You do not need to bring up old news. Just come.
Thank you, friend. And I'll park the cart and go with them.
And
I'm gonna give them a customary Vistani greeting since I just go a little extra mile in politeness.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. They are welcoming, and that is a welcoming thought despite of what has happened to your group. They didn't expect it at all. And so you enter the tent to see that what is typically a very jovial thing is more of a shock and awe, as Valakai is very much erupting in flames. But you see Lavash coming out to the tent and saying, listen, we are not here to watch Valakai burn. Few of you keep an eye on the road. Others, let us celebrate. We are among guests. And so it quickly turns into a nice and enjoyable night as we move into
The tent.
the tent. We're gonna move it into Vistani music. That was very loud. Had to fix it. Anyways.
They're bumping it.
Yeah, they were just right in front of you, and then they moved away.
Yeah.
It was right in front of the camera, and they were moving just so that we can now see the sight of the tent as people are eating and
they're pulling a Shrek, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yes. You see that the one thing that is missing from this Vistani tent is wine. Unfortunately, it seems that they have run out of wine since your absence.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
That's fine.
You are free to do what you would in the Vistani camp.
I'm going to cast Sending.
Oh, your detect magic.
Also that, I forgot about that. First that, then Sending.
Of course. From that wagon that you had seen before, you see that there is a little bit of magical aura coming from within.
What type of magical aura?
Let me open up that note.
Is it levitation magical aura?
Maybe. Let me
the
open
kind
up
that
my
might be seen in a floating carpet.
Possibly. Let me see.
Are you trying to become Aladdin?
No, I just want to fly.
All right.
Mine's dope.
Bro, I had a broom of flying in my last campaign. It was dope as hell.
I'm jealous.
It was
That's so
cool.
I've never been
From
able to fly
in there,
any of my games
you
yet, so.
see. You see that there is just a slight transmutation
Ooh.
magical aura.
That's from the
No.
wagon where-
Enchantment.
Oh, that's less interesting.
So
Is
it's
this-
like
this
it's
is
like
from the-
this much. It's like this much. You see, like if there was smoke, like if you could see magical smoke, it would be like a little wisp that you see.
It's okay. It's not about the size. It's about how you use it.
Of course.
This is from the tent that we got.
from the wagon that you had gotten your rewards from.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nothing else? Nothing on our new family member?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
You see that his arm kind of lights up, a little bit faintly, but
I'm assuming also transmutation, since it's a...
no, it would be actually, yeah, transmutation. Yeah.
Makes sense. I'll inquire about that later. Maybe I'll ritual cast identify on him. No, but
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of get away from the group for a little bit. I'm gonna cast Send.
Okay. So you get away from the group, setting yourself down in a quiet area, and you cast sending.
Oh man.
To who?
Frederick.
Okay.
We're good, buddy. So sorry.
Oh man. I have 25 words. I need to make sure that I hate Twitter because of this, but all right. So
140 characters.
oh man, I don't even know how to say, so I'm just gonna
Sure. I
wing
mean,
it,
that's part of your
whatever.
meditating part. You're just taking a quiet area and you're.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and be like, are you safe? If you can, flee. City isn't safe for you. Come to the Vistani camp. They will welcome you. On my word. Not bad.
Okay. Will somebody
Oh no.
roll a d20 for me?
Ireena, you want to do it or should I?
Should I do it? I cast sending. Is it because of the sending?
Sure.
I'll do
That's
it.
up to you.
Okay. I thought you
Also,
wanted somebody
we're
else.
picking
Yeah,
a
you
winner,
should
and
do it
it's
then.
Darth Caters. You won the plot armor code. I'll send it to you
Hey,
later.
Congratulations. Congrats,
9?
congrats.
There is no answer.
Okay.
Well, you
All
tried.
right. That's right. In my little corner, I'm just gonna sit down and just work on my paperwork, on my homework.
Okay. As you all are in this tent, is there anything else that you would like to do?
Oh, I also would have like turned around and be like, and by the way, this is our new friend, my brother Zack.
He brings up his monstrous arm and he puts it down, and then he brings up his other arm. Hello. And everybody, all of the Vistani are like, yeah, Zack! And they start like surrounding him, and he's kind of like taken aback at first, but
Yeah, and like while the crowd is distracted with him, I'm gonna go over to the leader and what was
Lavash.
okay? Yeah, help me out. What was the dude who wanted to go with us to the Amber Temple's name?
Ooh, that's not here.
That was in the
It-
Vistani camp, wasn't
it
it?
is
No,
here.
it's
It's
a stunning cloud.
It is,
Casimir.
but it's Casimir, but
It's-
it's with the elves.
yeah, with the
It's-
But that's here,
elven.
isn't it?
It is
Yeah, no,
here
it
in this
is,
area.
but it isn't. It's in the area, but it's not.
It's
like,
just down the hill.
Separate. It's
Yeah,
separate.
okay. Well, we still
Yeah.
needed to come here, so I go up to him and I'm like, we're actually here to see, not only for safety, but I would love to talk to Casimir if we have the chance.
He's like kneeling down with Outerbell, and Outerbell is playing with Alexei, the other boy that had gotten hit by Bluto. They're playing
Yeah.
around, and he's just kind of watching, and he. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I think we're here to speak to Casimir. Do you know if he's in his
Oh.
tent nearby?
I don't know if he's in his hovel, but what do you need to speak to him about?
We just have some
If you don't mind me asking, of course.
information I'd like to talk to him about, and how
Understood.
to best proceed with our
I might be able to get him to see you tonight, or today. Sorry, it is the morning.
It's confusing with the mist.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know if he is home, but I can try and come with you to see if we can speak with him.
I would appreciate that whenever is most convenient.
Of course. Well, we can leave right away if you would like.
Well, I don't want to be rude. We can take a few minutes and
Let me know. I will be
enjoy
here.
ourselves for a bit. Thank you.
Of course. And so you leave, and he continues playing with the rest of them. Is there anything else that anybody? Yeah.
Ireena's just kind of like, she's being very observant in like this moment. She's kind of quietly like smiling and like taking everything in and kind of like decompressing after all that's happened. And kind of, takes notice of Isaac, and his like fumble with the wave and Katya talking to Lavash and maybe notices an expression on Johans, or maybe Johans is hiding his expression, who knows. But anyways, it's Ireena is would you say that she would have overheard Katya speaking to Lavash?
It was kind of whispered, so I would say probably not.
I mean, I wouldn't hide it from Ireena.
Sure.
Depending on like, it really just like, I just wanted to get a moment. Like, I wasn't really trying to hide that from anybody, but I was just trying to have like a one-on-one real quick.
Right, exactly.
You
would see that they talked, but you didn't hear anything. I
Yeah.
would say, just because you're probably too far. But
Gotcha.
Mhm.
and you were kind of looking around
once
as well.
I go back, I'll like walk back
Sure.
over to the party and sit down. So
Cool.
Oh, I'm on the outside of the tent.
Right.
Like,
yeah, or I'll go sit next to Ireena and
Yeah.
I'm letting Isaac mingle and talk to people. And I'll just
Should we check on Johans? I think he's outside.
yeah.
Should we? I don't.
Best not to leave any of us alone. Let's go check on him.
Yes.
So you exit the tent to find the large flames still going, and you find Johans seated just next to one of the carts. Actually, next to your cart, I would say. You're probably on that.
I'll probably go
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So,
I don't want to leave Mr. Sprinklebottom on his.
of course. That's the name of the horse that you just...
Yeah. That's,
Cool.
that's,
I love
that's
it.
our horse name. Yeah.
I love it.
We've had him for all the sessions, so nobody's named him, so I figure I will.
It's a good name.
Yeah. Do you just see Johans doing his homework? He's just got components and pages of all sorts of materials, and he's just writing out, making arcane symbols in the air.
Doing wizard stuff.
Hell yeah!
As we approach, I'll say, like, I'm sorry I did not discuss this with any of you, but I think it's best, and I hope you'll agree, that we come here, talk to Casimir, take him to Rectavio, and head off to the temple that he spoke of to try and find this weakness.
Do you think we should? I think we should be very careful.
What?
Of course, we should be careful. We should always. Do you mean something specific?
Just a lot just happened. A lot just happened with everything, and
Right.
there's a lot we still have to do, and Johans.
Mm-hmm.
Could I borrow paper real quick? Just
What for?
I'm just little small message. I too
He hands you
love
a
to
shopping
study.
list.
I love to study, and seeing all these books and everything, it makes me so nostalgic for my own little study space that I had back home. She quickly takes the paper and starts scribbling down on
Oh,
it.
you had a study space too. I loved my little study nook.
There is a recipe on one side on this thin strip of paper. It's like just material and stuff that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other side is empty. So you
Yeah.
could
On the
whatever
other
if you wanted
on
to.
the other side, she writes, you know, basically what she would like to get the gist across is that she feels we should be very careful of what we say in regard to Casimir. She feels like it's very like it's information that we should really guard close to our chest, that you know, anything in regard to Casimir, and just she's very like she's kind of like she, with everything that we've learned, it's less of anything against the Vistani and more of like knowing that
Strahd could be
they
watching at
have-
any moment.
yes, knowing that Strahd could be watching, and knowing that certain people have certain loyalties for their own reasons. She doesn't want anyone to feel tempted by anything, and she wants to protect, like, be overly cautiously protect the people that she does have left. Is basically why she's doing this.
Okay.
So she's writing down, you know, like, basically we just need to be very careful in regards to Casimir. I think he's like a very important key to this whole thing,
Yeah.
and
I
shows it
com-
to you guys.
Yeah. I completely agree, Ireena. I think we should talk to him and we should pursue his knowledge, but I haven't.
She like puts a finger up to your mouth.
Listen, I haven't told anybody why, but I just said we want to talk to him.
And she scribbles out everything that she wrote. Can Johans, do you can I light this on fire?
No, that's my I need that. That's my list of things that I need.
Oh, okay. Well,
She continues to scribble on the other side of it, like, so
Yeah.
basically trying to just make it that whatever she wrote is ineligible.
As you're scribbling out your notes on the backside, Isaac comes out and he's, "Oh my God, you were not wrong about these people. They are not
Very
what I
friendly, no?
expected."
They love
I
to
told you.
party, right?
Yes,
Very friendly,
it
hospitable.
was a lot.
Oh, easy. Can you come here?
Sure. And he comes up.
Come here. I need you to take a seat and I need you to stay still for the next 11 minutes for me, please.
And he just looks over to Katya like,
And
Is
I
this-
begin
is this
ritual
okay?
casting.
I just give a big shrug
Sure.
and say, indulge
I
him.
begin
Sometimes these
ritual
things happen.
casting Identify on him.
okay.
This is I do magic. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, okay.
This is
You can trust him.
it's like a ritual that we do. Well, that I do to know if you're trustworthy or not. I did it on Ireena and Katya and everybody. And he kind of stops in the middle of that sentence because everybody else is no longer.
Yep. Yep.
And then he just keeps doing it.
Oh.
I'm interrupting this for my homework for just this amount of time,
Sure.
so I can cast identify. On.
Oh yes,
Fair
he
enough.
did do it to
Yeah.
all of us. He did it to all of us. It determined a lot of information about us. It's a very interesting, very cool.
Strangely, that is not comforting in any way, so just continue.
You
I
can
mean-
trust him, Isaac. It's okay.
I would-
if
I
it
will
makes
trust-
you feel any better, once I do these to people, then you get Luna on shoulder benefits, and Luna kind of hops to up next to him.
I'm gonna roll just to see. He just kind of like, okay.
That was
Which-
Luna.
Which shoulder?
Whichever
And he
shoulder
just
you
stands
decide.
there.
There's, I mean, the monster shoulder or the normal shoulder?
I
Whichever
kind of
he
like the
wants.
big shoulder. I kind of like the big one. Honestly, it's very intriguing.
Also, here, let's see if we can.
So I'm obviously digging to find out information about him, like how old he is, what the fuck is going on with his arm,
yeah.
etc., etc. What the fuck he is.
Here is a picture of what
Oh my god.
Isaac looks like. Gonna be showing the world
Wow.
as well.
Damn, dude. That's a big ass hand.
Yep, it is. We're going to
Yo.
that one.
It's badass.
So that is what Isaac looks like. He is big ass monstrous arm and a big ass battle axe. He looks badass.
Pretty cool.
Ireena has like sparkly interested eyes at his arm. She's just like, it's so cool. Like, it's very interesting, very intriguing. Do you mind? How did this happen? Where is this?
I was born with this.
Oh wow, very
I've had it all of my life.
very interesting. It seems very strong.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Ireena, you're getting into my space.
I'm so sorry.
She steps away and kind of.
Katya, your brother's very strong.
I know, it seems like it.
Look at Jonny.
Why
He's
is
figuring out what the fuck I can get. What kind of information I can
No.
get from identifying.
He is. Isaac is just like looking away and just
okay.
awkwardly like.
You're going to be okay. I'm not going to hurt you. It's okay.
Katya, was your father's arm like this?
No, none of the other family had anything like that.
Nothing like that.
No, he's very unique.
You kind of have interesting
no.
things too.
I put
Yeah.
put my finger on her lips.
She like bows.
I love it.
She just smiles at you.
So, as you were all discussing, Johans, you finish up your spell. You
Hell
find
yeah, dude.
you find that he is the same age as Katya.
We're twins.
I don't remember how much that is, but Johan.
I don't know what Katya
look it up.
decided. But
We'll find out.
the exact same age as Katya, and
I think
you see that there is some sort of curse on him,
I knew it.
which has created this monstrous arm. I don't know what else you would really
Let's see.
find about him other than
I
his
learned
age and
and I do learn whether any spells are affecting the item or what they are. I learned.
don't know-
I
it's not
learned
a
what
spell.
spells are inflicted.
you don't know the spell, but it is a curse, so you know that of some sort.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to think that.
You're good.
I'm gonna tell that to Katya to mind stuff, and I'm gonna just finish and I'm gonna go. See, that wasn't so bad. Which shoulder do you want Luna
Oh,
on?
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
What
Okay.
shoulder do you want Luna on?
whatever she's comfortable with, I guess.
She flutters up to his monster arm, and I'm
Is
gonna.
she sure?
I'm gonna cast Johan's warm embrace through her.
He like
No.
he like shivers, like when you're out in the cold for so long and you come in and your body is just like, whoa, okay. What? This is nice.
That's the power of
I
Luna.
have my own though, and you see this big tuft of fire coming in his hand. He holds it to where it's like not hurting anybody, but he says, "Yes,
Yeah,
I,
but I just like take a step back in shock. I
sorry,
had,
sorry."
I had
Johan's
no
getting
idea you could
so
know
much
it's
closer. This is
And he like seeing this, he brings it closer. I can hurl these at people.
Wow.
okay.
I had no
And
idea.
he just like,
such
and you see it like fall
capabilities.
all the way off the hill, and it goes pretty fucking far, and then goes out when it finally slams into something.
Okay, you and we need to talk because that's really cool. Look at
Thank
this.
you.
I can do this, and I'm going to cast disguise self and become a smaller version of Katya.
That is incredible.
I have
You look
depression and
you
family
look exactly-
issues.
Look, it's a big doll of Katya.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Anyway, I have homework to do, so
Wait, can you make
go away now.
Johns? Can you make me look like Katya too?
No, this is only myself.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I can do this. And she cuts her hand on her blade and makes it radiant this time.
Yeah.
It's like all radiant
radiance.
light.
It's like it erupts, not erupts, but it sheds out this light that he kind of like turns back. That is incredible on its own as well. Katya, can you do anything like this?
I can hit things very hard with my sword. I pull
Same
my
here.
sword out. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah. Looks like we're not too different, you and I. And he
No,
grabs his
you
battle
know.
axe and
Yeah. Family resemblance, huh? Yeah.
well, I never thanked each of you.
I went back to my homework, by the way.
Sure, of
Yeah.
course.
As soon as I noticed that he has magic, I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I need to putting a pin on it. I'm going
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
homework.
Got it.
Oh my god.
I'm out of the conversation
Sure.
completely at this point.
He just looks to the two of you then, and he says, I know it must not be easy allowing someone to join into your group as you did. I want to say that I appreciate it and thank you for trusting me.
And I thank you in return for helping us get out of the town swiftly and for the help that you will provide us in the future.
I hope I can. So,
I just made myself very dizzy. I'm sorry.
oh, because you're dancing?
Yeah, I started
Oh, yeah.
wiggling my head back and forth, and my brain did not like it.
Your brain was like, excuse me.
Yep.
I love it. So,
I will be homeworking for the next 4 hours unless interrupted.
of course,
I am going to be adding
Moments.
a new spell.
moments go by. Johans, you do not get a short rest if you only stay an hour just because you are actively doing something.
Oh, I don't want a short rest.
Sure.
So we're good.
But if
I'm
anybody
homeworking.
does, they get a short rest. Until you guys are
I'm still full on everything.
Sure.
So
okay.
I basically I say, let's take a little while to decompress and relax a bit, and then we'll get back on our way in a little while. We don't want to refuse our host's hospitality the right way.
So, after quite a few moments, you all rest and begin packing up until Luvash comes out and he says, Prince, did you want to...
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I wanted to do something. I'm
sure.
sorry.
What would you like to do?
Just like as Johans is doing his study thing, Ireena's gonna pester him. I'm so sorry, Johans. And she's just gonna kind of like lean over towards him and whisper in his ears,
Hey, do you think you can do that message thing you do with us sometimes and tell Casimir, maybe ask him if he trusts the folks here? I mean, if we're going to talk with them and
I can't do that right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, I am not within 30 feet of him, so I can't.
Oh, I see. I'm okay. No problem. I can
You know what you can do though? You
I can-
could go
I
to
can-
him and tell him.
ask him in Elvish, perhaps. That would be rude. I'm sorry.
I trust who? You don't think we could trust the Vistani?
No, I trust the Vistani. I feel like there's so many things that I just don't know anymore. I'm questioning a lot of everything, I guess. Just with everything that's happened, feelings that I've been having and thoughts, and just it's been a lot.
I think you should rest, Ireena. It's been a long time since a good rest happened. I trust the
Yes.
Vistani implicitly, so should you.
Do you think the devil is really listening all the time?
He pauses for a second. I don't think he listens as much as we think he does. I think he is a very powerful practitioner of the arcane arts, and therefore he has the means to listen. But not all the time. Even the most powerful wizards have a limit.
I see. Okay, you're right. I should rest. Thank you, Johans.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here, and I hand her my recipe. My shopping list.
Mhm.
If you can you pass these over to the Vistani? I need these resources for things and stuff.
Oh,
Thank you.
For sure, I can do that.
So you awkwardly kind of grab the paper
Yeah.
and enter into the tent where you see Lavash is playing with everybody, and he sees that you're looking for somebody, so he approaches. What can I do for you?
Oh, Luvash, I was wondering.
Did you get enough food?
You know what? I don't even remember if I got anything to eat. To be honest, it's been,
come.
Oh, thank you.
So he brings you over to a large plate of food that he gives to you. And then he's like, okay, better. What did you want?
Johans is needing some items. Maybe perhaps if you had them, we could.
What exactly does he need?
I read off the list.
Sure.
It is.
What
I don't give it to
exactly
him, but
does
I read off-
Johans need?
I read it.
4 cheap earrings
Easy enough.
and around 400 gold worth of assorted things, and at the magical arcane mumbo jumbo stuff.
Okay.
And at the bottom it says, for gold, go to Johans.
Okay. So you are looking for
we have
magical
discussed
material.
Yeah.
And you get 4 earrings easily as he plucks them off of a few of the Vistani that are dancing around, and they're like missing one but have the other.
Sure.
But as far as the 400 gold piece worth of magical material
It doesn't
and
it doesn't-
material
it's
to
not
like
necessarily.
put into it, you're able to get about 100 gold piece worth
That's
ish.
good enough for now.
So they have they scrounge around for that 100 gold pieces, and they say, this is perfect. We're actually going to be leaving Barovia for a restocking
Oh,
trek. We're out of wine, and that is a no-no for Vistani. So this will work perfectly when we go out. And he hands you over the 100 gold piece worth and the earrings, and you now have that in your inventory.
As soon as I'm
Thank you.
done with my 4 hours for the transcription,
Mhm.
I'm gonna start working on that.
On
Oh, the,
making that sure. How long are you guys wanting to stay here? Another short rest? I mean, long
I guess
rest?
if Johans is doing stuff, we can wait until he gets his errand or his homework done.
If you ask him, he's gonna say that he can do what he's doing on the road,
Okay.
so long as you guys want to keep going.
I'll give it a couple hours and then go talk to Varash again
Okay.
and be like, hey, can we go see our friend now? Is that
Yes, of
cool?
course. Sure. And he brings you down. Standing in front of this house, you find the 3 gray cloaked figures as before, angular features and black flowing hair half hidden under their cowls. And Lavash leads the way and he says, is Casimir here? And they each look to each other. Is it the people that were here before? Is it the people that were here before? And he just says, yes, the ones that spoke with him before here. They're
Hello.
trying to
Good to hear
glean some
again.
more information, I believe,
Good to
if
see you
he
again.
is able to speak. They look at each other. One moment. And then they go in, and then you see the door open, and you see Casimir coming out. How can I help you?
Perhaps it. Oh, hello again. It's
Hello
good to
again.
see you. Perhaps it'd be better if we spoke a bit more privately. I
Do
like look
persuasion
over.
check.
Okay. Oh boy.
No charisma people in your party anymore.
I'm actually not bad at that.
Actually,
Oh, do you have a high charisma? Darn.
actually,
Oh, you have a
I have
plus
a-
5.
I have a
Holy
plus
shit.
5 for some reason.
Jeez. All right, with a 14,
I'll take it.
he just looks, just
nice.
kind of nods to all the guards. Please, come inside. So, you enter,
I'll follow him in.
and there is a sort of waiting room on another end of curtains. He closes the door, keeping you in this area, and he says, "That is my room. Hopefully you can understand it."
Of course. I just didn't want to be out in the open. You
course.
understand.
Of course.
We're-
Have you put thought into what I was saying about the Amber Temple?
That's exactly why I'm here. I think it's time to pursue it.
No. Unfortunately,
Things-
I don't think that the group of you, now that you are fewer, are able to go there. It is hidden and guarded by mages of old. Those that have passed, but their souls remain. They are indeed tough foes to face.
I see. We've faced several tough foes now, but it did claim a few lives. It's
Then-
just that things have escalated, and I would like to try to take care of this problem as fast as possible, and any ground we can gain on that front is enticing. We have another friend out on the lake I would like to speak to before heading there, but this was on the way.
Gather more allies. Come back with people that are willing to trek the long road. And unfortunately, your clothes would not do. It is extremely cold, making your way up. However, if you make your way to Kresk, and it seems that they are willing to work with you, and maybe even getting the abbot as an ally. I hear he is a strong person. If you are able to do that, return, and I will show you the way. Not before.
I see.
I do not want to travel the Solinka Pass with a group that I don't feel comfortable entering the Amber Temple with. It is no offense to you by any means. It is
She
purely
like looks up and like distraught almost, and just like full, and then just says like, I understand. Forgive me for my ambition. I guess I just got hasty. You speak the truth. You make sense. We'll come back.
Your friend there. Does he have the ability to send messages over long distances?
Well, I think it's only 30 feet, so I think we might be out of luck. She kind of looks at Johans. I'm
Well,
so sorry. I am so sorry.
I will be sending.
I'm not there.
I thought you were there.
Oh wait, you didn't come
I
with
thought
us?
you went with.
No, it was,
They
I
waited
said
until you were done, and then you came with.
My bad. I
that's okay.
say I do, but not anymore today. Or I can.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well,
'Cause
then I
have
will.
sending.
I will
So
look
I'm saying.
forward to some sort of message that you will be sending whenever you are ready. If you ready yourselves in Bresk after dealing with whatever you need, and I will show you the way.
You will hear from us soon. Thank you.
Good. Is there anything else I can help you with? And hello, Danny!
Do
Hi,
you
raid
have
party!
any more paper you could...
How much money do you have? Gold.
Oh, I have... Hey, Ireena, can I borrow the bag of holding for a second?
Oh, yes, absolutely. She
Cool.
hands it to you and opens it. Like,
I reach in and I pull out a thin platinum topaz pendant worth 750 gold.
He just,
I have these.
allow me a minute. And he goes back into his room. You guys are left alone in this little small area for only a moment before he comes back and he says, outside of my personal reserve, I have about 150 gold worth of paper left.
Easy. How much did he say?
150.
Oh, we never established how much gold was actually in the bag of holding from when Grim dumped his gold in there.
All of the gold at this point, I think,
had
other
the
than...
math.
Then tell you what, let's
I-
pretend that it's enough to cover the 100 materials that I asked for earlier.
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
Whatever paper he's offering me now, and then we can call it even.
Sure.
Just ignore that.
Absolutely.
How much did you just say that you gave?
150. So
150.
you have 250 total,
Fuck yeah.
which I think it came out to anyways. So
So I have more than that. I have 266.
There you
total
go.
Paper.
nice.
Because I did
might not have
use
to-
some of it today, and then
Sure.
that's what's left.
Mm.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all. Thank you again.
Wow, he's not the person I need to talk to about that.
He takes his hood down, and you see underneath all of his hair, his ears that you would expect to be pointed, they look as though shears have been ripped into it. It is a hard, flat top.
Oh.
And he just says, well then, I bid you all adieu, and hope for the best for your travels and betterment. And I hope that those that are not present currently are okay.
Ireena goes to give
Thank
him
you.
a hug before they leave, if he'll let her.
He takes
Get
that
the
and he just
fuck out of Dodge.
kind of like,
As she hugs him, she whispers in his ear in Elvish,
Everything is gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. It's gonna be okay. Thank you for everything.
he takes that and he, in common, he says, I appreciate it. Or, nope, I appreciate that. But, if you wouldn't mind, I am going to go back to my study.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck to all of you. And he opens the door. You are all brought outside of the hovel, and he nods as he closes the door.
I walk out. I'm just kind of dejected and like sullen.
Yeah.
And we'll go back to the. Or I'm outside waiting for everybody else, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was
We-
already. I was
yeah,
also
we
outside.
we'll come
I'm
up
not
to
sure
yeah.
what we're doing, but as we're going back, I just said I'm sorry for wasting our time. I thought
Actually,
Well,
you are very helpful. This paper is going to help us survive longer than you think. Actually, here,
Well,
let me
good.
show you. Let me show you. I can't show you. Never mind. I'm stupid. I will show you tomorrow what that paper has given us.
I look forward to it. In that case, should we hit the road today, or do you want to wait until the morning?
I think we should
Probably get a good night's rest, no?
Okay.
I think
And
so.
spend some time with the Vistani. They're lovely
Yes.
people, and we should appreciate their hospitality towards us.
I get. What time of the day is it right now, Johnny?
At this point, 4 hours later, it'd be
Like noon.
a little over. Well, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, noon.
And okay, for stupid people,
1.
what's noon? Thank
1
you.
o'clock, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Ish.
Listen, I speak Spanish. All right.
You're speaking Spanish right now? That's insane. I can understand everything.
Whoa.
Well, you're the DM. You
Okay.
True.
Let's.
This way,
So-
I can continue my studies if we stay the night. And I can be ready for the road tomorrow with a lot more pizzazz.
That sounds good. I think we needed, no matter what, we needed a place to stay.
So, you all, for the sake of brevity, go through a safe and restful night.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
Johans,
learn another spell.
you throw another spell into your spellbook,
Fuck yeah, I do.
and you all awaken the next morning. The Vistani seem to have made packs for you free of charge because they are that type of people.
Damn, they're cool.
And they give that to you. You see that they are also setting up their wagons, though not as far along as you all are. But you take to the road. You begin your journey towards Lake Baratok, the tower that Rictavio told you to go to, I believe.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
That's where
so
I would
it
like
is.
to go.
Yeah.
It is. Lavash tells you that it is a. Here, let me check my notes just to make sure. About a
Man, I need
2
to
days
prepare my
travel.
spells.
Okay.
You're looking at. Yeah, it's about a 2 days travel. You would be arriving midday the second day since you're on a horse and cart. So, with that, we are going to end tonight's session with everybody making their way towards the main road that is just outside of Valakai. Waking up, there is no more fire, but there is still smoke coming from the town. There is still smoke. There was such a large fire that it is going to take days for that smoke to go out.
Just to confirm, you said that we were going to be taking 2 days of travel.
2 days of travel. Yeah.
Is that fast forwarded travel, or is that what
No,
we're gonna talk
we're
about
ending right as you guys get onto the main road in front of Valakai.
That's what I wanted to check. Gotcha.
The gates are completely obliterated. You see that it is a fucking ghost town at the moment. But
All
you
right.
continue down the main road, and we will end tonight's session. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you, everybody.
That started off with such a
Session.
banger. Yeah, you guys are finally out of Valakai, so that's cool.
Love it. Love that for us.
We'll return one day.
Yep. So please consider subscribing to the channel if you liked our session. Or follow us, of course. Following is just as good. Tell your friends about us. Join our Discord if you would like. Support us on all our social media. If you're watching the recording, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you're listening to the podcast, please leave us a review. Tell people about our stuff. And yeah, follow us on social media. We love that you're all here. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to level up, and we'll see you next time.
And
Bye,
join us for
everybody.
the raid.
Of course, the raid. Of course.
Gotta get
All right.
this raid.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.